Damn. Now, I seen this shit and I didn't know what it was. I was like, what the fuck? What they going on Meek Mill? What he do now? I thought this nigga was getting ready to drop a tape. Alright, and from the picture, it looked like Meek Mill tried to take credit for something. And I think Twitter flamed his ass up. So I'm guessing Kevin Hart had a show in Philly. It was about 50, 60,000 people. And I'm guessing from what it was, Meek Mill tried to act like he was performing and he brought that many people out. Or what's the case? Is he in the audience somewhere? And who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I can't really say that it looks like Meek Mill trying to act like that's his show. Because from the camera angle, it seems like he's somewhere in the crowd, maybe, or, this picture is taken somehow somewhere. I don't know, but maybe he just using it as a metaphor or some shit like that. But Twitter definitely went in on that nigga, gave him another L for trying to perpetrate, that's, I guess, his show, and that was Kevin Hart's show. He came out, do what he do. But I don't know. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and be like, Meek Mill take another L. Nah, because it just seemed like, he could be referencing that to Kevin Hart. I'm giving him a benefit of the doubt. I think you should give everybody a benefit of the doubt. Because if I'm not mistaken, ain't Kevin Hart from Philly? I think he is, right? So maybe he using that because back in the day, a lot of people don't even remember the movies that Kevin Hart was even in. And I've had these conversations with many people, and it's like, you do know he was in these two films before. It's like an actor that's in shit, you don't notice him because you don't really know him, and then you go back and check the credits, you be like, oh shit, you was in that? I don't remember that. Yeah, but I don't know, so I'm not going to really roast this nigga and go in on him because I don't really see the whole point of, is he really trying to perpetrate? Who knows? I don't know. It's just the way he captioned it. Now if he would have said some shit like, yo, I brought out 60,000 tonight in my hometown, then yeah, I probably would have flamed his ass. But at the end of the day, it just seemed like, from nothing now they know my name. That could be a, reference to heartfelt or, could have had a conversation with him, So there's probably a story that I probably should have checked more details, but I mean, it is what it is. I just thought that's interesting because I know a lot of y'all stay on Twitter 24/7 and y'all find every goddamn thing on the internet. So maybe y'all can enlighten me on this situation. What was Meek's point of posting this? Because a lot of motherfuckers feel like they called this nigga in the comments. They was like, oh, he takes another L, or he just got draw ruled and all type of shit. Like, they feel his career is over with and done. A lot of people, like even motherfuckers that used to fuck with Meek heavy, they feel like, yeah, this nigga's over. He need to just go somewhere and be the fuck quiet. Like, so I mean, the more shit that he has his name on or next to, it's getting slimmer and slimmer for people that really still fuck with him. Like I said, when he said he gonna drop that other album, I said I don't think he'll do that. He didn't drop the album. I feel like you should have dropped the mixtape, and we still waiting on that shit. But at the end of the day, somebody left a fucking comment or some shit that was saying, like, even if, like the Rick Ross shit, even if he drops the music, people gonna be like, yeah, he back. No, nigga, like, he look at the time from he first did the Twitter shit, right? And that whack song he put out, which was whack, Ross curved the fuck out of that, tried to act like it wasn't whack. He didn't take a loss, fine. Didn't take the time to whenever DC4 come out. Look how much time that is. Do you really think the fans of him want to hear him come back with Drake? I mean, come back and diss Drake? I don't even want to hear that shit. It's over with. You lost. Get over it. Because what if he do that shit and Drake, let's say he do it, and Drake dropped 3P, murdered that nigga. Then what? That's the whole part I'm not understanding. It's like, Ross didn't really talk this nigga up. He kept overshadowing shit. And it's like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? We all saw this shit. He lost, clearly. What are you talking about? And then I just couldn't understand the excuse of he was on tour getting money. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not a rapper. I don't make money on tour, so he probably did. But I think Lil Wayne showed everybody what work ethic is. The nigga was on tour, put out an album on everybody's song and flooded the streets with mixtapes. So you can't use that excuse for us why he didn't, get at Drake. I'm not using that because it doesn't make any sense. Anybody that you seen with work ethic, you understand that shit. So after seeing that, and that was years ago, it was like 10 years ago, Wayne was in his bag. So you can't use that excuse. I'm on tour getting money. Nigga, you still got time between shows, days you off. You know what I mean? You should be in there creating some shit. But that's just me being a fan of music, and Meek is one of the ones that really popped that shit, and he be saying, oh, it's a lot of rappers I want to say shit too. But see, other rappers to me are putting in the work. It's just like you put up the work until you get that stamp, like, oh, first week numbers, and you kind of fall back. He's done that ever since he came in the game, far as when he got signed to Maybach. He dropped these dope-ass verses on Self-Made 1, right? And then as soon as it's time for his album, it's issues. Then he DC2 or DC1. Then it's DC2, and it's like he don't keep the momentum going. He'll fall back and flex and do all that other shit instead of keeping the momentum going. Like, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor later, nigga. Keep going, and I just feel like that's the only problem I have with Meek Mill. You dig? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I just had to say something. One.